Hello, darklings. My name is Sanniz, and you wonder what the hell is she doing now? This is a little mystery start because I don't want you to see what I'm doing before in the end of this video. But don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and press the notification bell. And stay tuned, and you're gonna find out what's going on. Hello darklings, my name is Sanniz and like you know I'm an Eldergoth. I have my hooded eyes, swollen eyes and that type of things, so I thought we should do a little different video today. First I'm gonna show you how I do goth makeup for elder ones. It works on younger ones too, and then it's up to you how strong you want to have it, or you can tone it down or you can even do more with it. But I'm gonna try to make it simple with not too many colors and that type of things, just to show how you can do it too, like I do. And these other YouTubers that is much better on other type of makeup, like Wilkes. I put her in the description box down too, so you can get some inspiration from her. And then we got Rachel. I put her down too. She do a lot of makeup too that is colorful. And I have some other girls I can put all down, like old Skool Ghoul and a lot of other people. I have short memory sometimes. I blame my health issues for it, so be nice to me. But first I have obviously already started with the base. I put on first a moisturizer spray, and then I put on my foundation. And I actually have to tell about this new brush I tried for first time. Never used it before, and it's for foundation. I bought it from Shein and I have it in a haul before earlier, and it is their own brand. And actually the difference between other foundation brushes and this one is you got this hole you're gonna put the foundation in. And all the negative things to use in this one is go a little more foundation than I usually use when I use on the sponge and just place it out. But the positive things with it, even if you just take a tiny bit more of your foundation, that is that when you have put it in place and you start using it, it goes very nicely all over the face and you don't have to dirt your hands anything at all. So I was actually really surprised over this one, so I can actually recommend that if you think sponge or other type of brushes is a little hard to handle. And of course I have done some of my contouring already, like you can see, and I done my eyebrows, and I even put some eyeliner in here. I might have to be, you don't have to do it, but I wanted to do it this time, but it's not necessary if you don't want to. It's up to you, but it can make the look a little more professional. For this one I used this one. See if I can get it. And it actually should be waterproof, and I need that because I spray my eyes with teardrops every day because I have an eye condition. And this is where we are at now. And for people that sometimes have a little hard, so this time I actually gonna use, I don't use it that often anymore, but sometimes I use, you just take this ordinary type of tape. I know you can buy that type of things, but I don't think it's necessary to do it because this is the type you go into pharmacy or big supermarket or shops that sells. That is actually for putting bandage in place, and you just place them, and in this way you're gonna get a sharper line, and when you do your eyeshadow, plus it's gonna be a little more cleaner. I know you can buy a lot of those things and it can look really fancy, but it's up to you how much you want to spend. Those things don't cost much, and you can actually go into pharmacy and buy it. I think it's almost equal. My eyes is not exactly the same, so I'm never gonna get the angle perfect anyway. But it's also gonna make, when I might take that down a little. so it's not gonna high. Try to see. Okay, it's almost there. It works. It's gonna feel a bit strange up down here, but don't care about that because this is to protect when you put on the upper part. And it's also gonna make it easy for you if you have hooded eyes to do a certain type of eyeliner too, when you can follow that sharp end. So you can see where to connect with your eyes. And what I usually do now, that is I put on some type of primer. Sometimes you have those, for example, from Makeup Revolution, that is in a tube and a little creamy, that I use them sometimes, but I don't have a white one. I have a very light one that goes a little lighter than my foundation. But I also have this white one from e.l.f. that I need a brush for. And it's a little harder to get in place, but I just do the best. And I hope you can. I'm gonna try to see if I can put the mirror in the situation so you can see what I'm doing. And excuse if this is not perfect, because I usually stand very close to the mirror because I actually very short-sighted. You don't always have to use a brush either, but I think when it comes to this type of things, it's easier for me because I don't have this delicate small fingers that some people have. I'm a chubby built girl already when I was younger. Even when I was slimmer, I was never as slim as that one, even when I was trained really fit for the moment, but I still had these things. So I'm thinking maybe we can use some bits from the camera too. And excuse that we don't have any fancy background. You are in the bathroom. And I have to blow away this bit that was going off anyway. I try to get it as clean as edge down as possible. You don't have to take it all the way. This is mainly to help the eye makeup to pop a little more. So excuse me, so I do the other eye a little, maybe out of camera, but you see, because I'm left-handed, I have a little hard with this room here, so I'm gonna try my best. And I hope New Year been good for everyone. It's gone some while now, and I hope it starts better. I definitely hope this year gonna be so much better. I was a little optimistic at least, even if it's still a long time. I actually bought concert tickets, but it's not before October. And it's because I saw the big opportunity. I missed the last time they were in the area. It's not in my town, it's the closest bigger town, Gothenburg, on the west coast of Sweden, in southern part of Sweden. It's like a little more than a half-hour drive on the highway for me. And it's my favorite town, #1. So I got this opportunity when I missed last time they were, because last time they were on a festival in Gothenburg. They have a lot of other type of bands. It's not like alternative only and that type of thing. They have a lot of things. I think it was the way out west they have in Gothenburg, as long as COVID don't stop that one either. And they actually play there, but because you can't buy just for certain type of band, you can only buy maybe for maximum the same day if you're lucky, if they're still available, or you have to buy for the whole festival. And I thought to just go and see one band, no matter how good they are, I still have to take in calculation that my travel maybe don't like to see all the band with me all the time for a certain price, because we have to pay twice. I don't go to things if he can't follow. I don't really want to go, because I think if you're together with someone, yeah, some people can do that, but I'm not that kind. I want to go with my partner and have fun too. That's the meaning, and that's why I also go to other type of concerts than goth. And you now wonder which band am I talking to? She just bubbling. The Cure. It's The Cure I'm talking about. So I thought I just wanted to do something special. So when I saw that they're gonna play in October, and I saw the price wasn't that bad, and I actually had the money, I just said, Trevor, I'll buy tickets, and we're gonna hope this COVID goes away. At least so we can go on it. It's a lot of months, so I'm still hopeful. And the palette I'm gonna use today is Draco's Bride from Loveless Cosmetics. And they actually have very nice shades here too. And the most shades is very suitable for that. And you can actually get those type of colors anyway, like singles or whatever similar. So that's what I wanted to do this makeup, so I'm gonna do it more. So everyone can actually do it with what I have at home. And what I should now start with, that actually see if I find the brush I wanted to have. We're gonna put on some ordinary black. And this is because we're gonna try to make the eye makeup as simple possible. And like I said before, I'm gonna put this down a bit. I don't know why I have a mirror. I'm looking into my phone because the mirror is standing a bit further away and my phone is actually closer. But like you see, I have put it out and I'm hanging down too because it's swollen. And I try to take it up a bit. I try. And now you see, when you have the tape, it's gonna be easier. What I'm gonna do now, I'm only gonna do one eye to show you, and then I'm gonna do the rest. And then we're going for the main thing with this video, that I wanted to do an outfit for today that is inspired by my younger days. It don't mean that I'm gonna copy it completely, I'm gonna put pictures together with the outfit I'm gonna select, but I want to show that you can still use the same type of things that you have when you was younger, maybe not the same size sometimes, or maybe not exactly the same, but you can take inspirations of what you actually used for 20, 30, and maybe even 40 years ago. It depends on how old you are. And for me, this is gonna be around 2000, 2006, around that area. I still have some of the items left, but some I don't have. I don't have black hair, and my hair is much thinner now. It's not long like before, and I can't have those extensions I usually used. But I'm gonna do the most of everything. But before I bubble too much, I'm gonna show one eye, and then we're gonna wait till I'm finished. I'll put on the eyeliner and false eyelashes, and we're gonna create the look, so you can see which look I'm talking to. But now I need to start working here, else we're never gonna be finished, and we're gonna have the longest video ever. I'm not good at this, so don't judge me. What I intend to do, I use this tape like in God. It doesn't matter if you go out on the tape itself, because it's not gonna come in out. If you have put it close to your eye, it's gonna stay there, so you don't have to worry. And I'm gonna try to take it up a little more. And because my eyes is swollen, so it sometimes don't look like it's even if it is. So that's the hardest bit for me, to get it to look like it is even, and because my eyes are swollen in different ways, so that's why it's even harder sometimes. But this is a way to show a simple look that can work for money, and what you can use to actually create it too. So I just wish I don't have this area, because it's fucking hard to deal with, and now even a little outside. But nothing we can solve later. I try to build up the black a little more to go darker, even close to my eyelashes. Something like that maybe. And like I said, I don't want to make this too complicated because more people should be able to do it, and you should not have to have like 10,000 different type of shades or palettes or whatever. You should be able to use just a few color and use those color to maybe even be like more than one color, even if you just use those. And what I was then thinking to do, this is actually to try to use this grayish tone, just a bowl. This one is a little like a shimmery type of thing, but it's not that much, so it's not gonna disturb too much, I hope. And we're gonna have it more on the edge. I'll have to look in this mirror if you need more. You just go in a little more. You don't have to be perfect. You are doing this for fun. You're doing it for self, and I don't do perfect eye makeup either, but I do try my best. And some days I have good hand days, and some days I have bad. And sometimes my eyes are swollen in a certain way, so I can't really save it up anyway. So sometimes I don't even try to put on makeup just because of that. I don't put up makeup ordinary days when I work because I go up early, and to be honest, I don't feel like I want to go up that much more earlier just to put on some eye makeup. And you can also go around a little down here and put it up here to start go against this thread goth style. And we can do a little more funnier this time too. We can actually take it up a bit so we connect with the eyebrow. The hardest bit is to blend it up to the eyebrow so it actually connects there. And like you see, we have only used 2 colors, and you still try to look a little more better than usual. You might have to do this video in 2 parts after because I see, or you have to be very patient, or I need to put down where you're gonna go if you're just interested of the look itself, because this video gonna be long else. But here you see, it's only 2 colors, and don't have to be that complicated actually. And then I usually go in and fill in the black a little more. Only on the bottom part, you don't have to go over, because we want to have this little transition with the grayish part to create different shades. But this is what I think is fun, when you actually can do something and you can do your own style. You don't have to follow the protocol of what others do. Just get your inspiration, and that will bring you very long. Because we are not all shaped in the same way. We are not all have the same type of look. We don't have the same type of eye shape and whatever. So I think do the best of everything. And when it comes this far, for we might go in with, since I don't mix the thing, I'll take another brush. And I was thinking we're taking this white above here. It's more like a shimmering white. But that gives a little extra for the look. And don't be afraid if it falls into the grey or that type of things, because we can still go in and make it a little. You can take a smaller brush too, you don't have to take the big like I have right now. And I think I'm gonna make that a little better. The grayish part. It's not sure I have to do just have this little area here that you see. This is how far I got, and you see it is a transition. And when you come that far with the eye, you can actually take off this thing. And now you're gonna see you have this line, and that makes you, if you want to draw eyeliner, you don't want to do like, for example, Jane Wilkes do when she does the thing she look and it draws more like this way. You can still have it looking forward and follow this, and then it's up to you how wide you want to have it. So you can actually have your eyeshadow like a guide for what you have created. But now I'm first gonna go in, I think I'm gonna try first to take a little of the grayish tone under, and you see I have the curl under. And just put it all the way down. I'm not gonna do the eyeliner in camera because I need to see a little better like I do than I do now. But this bit is just to make it more alternative at the same time. And make it go together with the... I'm still gonna put eyeliner on some part. And if you still think you've gone too far with some things, you can always clean it up. You don't have to be worried. If you use concealer or whatever, it's up to you. I'm not gonna clean that much because I'm still gonna, maybe I have to do. And this black is a little messier. So I'm gonna put off camera and just clean it a bit because it looks like shit right now. So I'm back, and I actually put on the other side too, and I put concealer under that one even if it was not that messy like the other one, just to match the same light here, because else I think it's gonna look a bit ridiculous. But I wanted to show you don't have to do so much more. And now you can use your eyeliner, and I usually use this one on this top. That is from Isadora. It's a waterproof. And then I have a waterproof from Shein that I really like. I'm actually gonna order more from Shein Glam with this one. And I really love this one. I was really surprised how good it works, and it's very easy to follow those lines. So I will be back when I put those things in place and when I put the lashes in place, because we don't need so much more here, but because I'm too short-sighted and I can't stand this position and do it, I need a big mirror for it. So we're coming back and we're gonna finish the look before we go to the clothing. So here you have the eye look, and I put on a false eyelashes. You don't have to have it. And I've done a little more with a black under together with a grayish tone, but with a much more smaller pencil. See if I can show you. It's this type of brush I use under to, don't push too hard because then you just scrape off the color, but just very slowly and soft put the color under to create even a little sharper. And here you can see when I used this pencil here, the other one I put where the eyelashes are, but because you saw the edge I have, I tried to follow. Don't have a perfect hand day today, so it's not straight that perfect, but it don't have to be perfect. So I actually used that, and I went, it's a little hard to see in this light, but you see I took it and I drag it, and I drag it to the beginning of the eye somewhere here, and then I connect it down. It's literally the same principle like Jane Wilkes have, but she have her connected in the same area, but she drag her eyeliner more upwards. And I prefer to have this way, to have a little more that cat look type of thing. And then I add some mascara before the eyelashes, and I even took the eyeliner. This time I chose to fill it in, and I connected it a bit in here. If you want to, you can use it by the edge here too, but it's not necessary. If you drag it up there and you already have black, you don't really have to take it all away if you don't want to. So this is how far you only need to go if you want to. You can do much more, but we wanted to keep it simple. And to add a little more extra to it, it's actually Wilkes. Wrong, this one I start to use shimmer that much. I like it too, but I didn't use it that much, and I usually put some over here. And depending how much you want, it's up to you how much you want. I usually put a little here. I like to put it in here, but I also go after with a finger to take it out, and then you can actually take a bit up here to make it there. And then of course this area here. Sometimes I actually use the darker under the lighter to create a thing to my rouge. I haven't put on rouge yet. I only have got my contouring yet. I also lately used this light thing. I go under my contouring just to make it pop a little more. I have a little higher cheekbones and that type of thing, so it could be a pretty thing, especially when I'm not a slim built person anymore at all, a little chubby. So then you do everything to mark your positive things. And of course we need a little more before we finished. We need some blusher, and if you want to, and you want to go the harsh Eldergoth type of things, you can usually also use that grayish tone, or very careful go with a blackish tone. And if you like, you can use like a hard carbon paper that and just paint upwards and use that, so you got like a very sharp edge if you want to have the Eldergoth type of thing. But I usually satisfied with just putting on some blusher, and depending on if I use colors, because you don't have to go with those colors to do this makeup. Of course you can use black in the bottom, and you can use other colors, blue, purple, red, green, whatever you like. You can actually use the eyeshadow like a blusher too. It's up to you. It's just your creativity. They're gonna say do or don't, and you don't learn what you like before you even tried it. So, and sometimes you need to try more than once. Oops, there, battery pack. But I hope we're gonna see better. But now at least you can see the contrast in it. I'm gonna make me short. I still have issues with my lips when I filmed this. It started before Christmas. I got sore and that healed, but after a while even my lips been strange. So I can actually don't use so much on my lips. So I don't gonna put anything on them. So it's gonna look a little more boring. But to be nice to my lips, at least I'm gonna put something that are gonna heal them and make them a little smoother. You can add some shine above it in some lip gloss type of thing, but right now I don't want to use any lipstick because I need to put on this to try to save up my lips. But I will come back a little later, and then we're gonna see the outfit I got inspirations from my younger days. So if you're curious, stay tuned. So this is the final look, inspired by my younger days, and it's a combination of lots because I don't have the matching things. I don't have the right look for the other part. But because I wanted to go with this circle skirt that I made myself that have a mesh layer, and on that I have a silver ink, and under that I have like a shiny PVC thing too. And to create volume I got this in tulle under, and this was during my Eldergoth time inspired style, so I used like this type of chunky boots too. And the shirt itself It's actually made by me, and it got the sleeves alike. And I use that for a different type of styles, both from Lolita down to more fetish with like a PVC outfit under, and they look great. And to it I matched PVC corset right now. It's too small, so I'm not gonna show the back, but hopefully one day I can be able to use it again. But I'm gonna show one more thing before we finish the video, but at least I wanted to show it's still possible to look great in clothes you had from many years ago, or even just inspired by the style you had when you were younger, because everything goes back to the 80s, 90s and about 2000. And I wanted to show that do it yourself. You can actually do things yourself. You don't have to buy everything. You don't have to buy lace things from Killstar. You don't have to buy from Cyberdog or whatever. But if you want, you can. If you don't want, don't. But just wait a little. I'm gonna show you one more thing. And of course, who didn't have one of those long coats? This is way too small to me, but hopefully still one day. I don't give up. It's way too expensive to give away, and I don't want to sell it either. But it gives the right gothic vibe. What do you think? So if you like this video, please like it, comment and share. Please subscribe, that would make me very happy, and don't forget to press the little notification bell so you don't miss anything. And please, darlings, stay safe, stay weird, and be nice to each other. Love you all, and thanks for watching. Bye.